Sugar Rebels.
Sugar Rebels. Sugar Rebels.
Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I am going to show you guys how to make these gorgeous, super duper cute cactus garden cupcakes. So these are inspired by my cactus garden cake, which I made a while ago now. And I just wanted to make them in cupcake form because I really love that cake. You guys love that cake, so why not? Let's get stuck into the recipe. So let's begin by making our cupcakes. So we're gonna add our flour, sugar, baking powder and salt into a large mixing bowl and mix until everything is well combined. Next, we're gonna add our softened butter and mix that until we reach a crumbly sand-like texture before we add our eggs, milk, yogurt, vanilla extract, rose water and oil, and we're going to use our electric hand mixer to mix it all up. Now we're going to be colouring this butter in a couple different colours, so pink and white. So we're going to split it in two different bowls, colour one using pink food gel, colour the second bowl using a little bit of white food gel. That's completely optional. Now, I get a lot of questions from you guys about the brand of food gels that I use. I use a couple different brands. They're pretty much all the same, but I use AmeriColor, Chef Master, and Cake Craft. Now, you can get these online or at your local cake supply store. We are gonna add both of our batters in two separate piping bags, and we're just gonna pipe layers of that different colored butter into our piping bags, filling them up about 3/4 of the way. Once you've done that, you can pop them in the oven and bake them for about 40 minutes and let them cool down completely. Now we're gonna move on to making our super duper cute cactuses. Now guys, usually I would use my Swiss meringue buttercream frosting. A recipe for that is on my website, but because we want a little bit of a stiffer frosting, I'm going to be using my American buttercream frosting today. So you can also grab that recipe on my website or in my book, Sugar Rebels. So we are going to be splitting up our frosting into about 5 different bowls because we're going to be coloring different colors for our cacti. Now, I don't want to go for realistic colored looking cacti. I want something a little bit more fun and poppy. But it's up to you if you want realistic colors. Just maybe use less food coloring than I'm using, but I wanted something like super poppy. So I'm using these colors. Now I've just fitted the end of my piping bag with a medium-sized round tip, and we're going to frost kind of these stand-up caterpillar shapes with our frosting. The only way this is going to work is if your frosting is nice and stiff. If it's too soft, pop it in the fridge for a little while, maybe like 30 minutes. Whip it up again, you're using your mixer, and it should be stiff enough to pipe, and pipe it this way. Once you've done your standing up caterpillar shapes, you're going to pop them in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes. You want to get these nice and chilled before we add the next bit of frosting on the cactus. Now what we're doing right now is actually making the main cactus that's going to go on the cupcakes. So I've fitted the end of another piping bag with a Wilton number 32 piping tip, and we're going to be piping lines starting from the bottom of the cacti up to the top, and just go around and repeat that around all of your cacti. This recipe is going to make about 12 cupcakes, so you need 12 separate cacti. Now guys, don't be tempted to make these too big because they'll take up most of your cupcake. You want to make them about 3/4 of the size at the top of your cupcake so that you can add some little small cacti around the main one. To finish off those large cacti, you're going to fit the end of another piping bag with a 1M star tip, and you're going to frost little pink flowers on top of your cacti and finish it off with little white dots around. They act as your spikes. I used a Wilton number 4 tip for that. Now, once you've done that, you're gonna pop them in the fridge for another 30 minutes to chill completely, because it's gonna make transferring to your cupcakes a lot easier than picking up soft buttercream. Okay, so once those have chilled, you're going to pipe a small bulb of frosting on top of your cupcakes and use a small offset spatula to carefully lift the large cacti off the baking tray and place it on each cupcake. I fitted the end of another piping bag with loyal number 97 curved leaf tip to frost long leaves of purple frosting on the other side of the large cacti. I fitted the end of another piping bag with a Wilton 6B piping tip and frosted little bowls of green frosting in front of the large cacti, and finished that off by adding little small bulbs of pink frosting on the green cacti bulbs. And guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had so much fun making it. These are so cute and they taste delicious because they're rose flavored. And I hope that you guys make them, and if you do, tag me on Instagram so I can see and I'll share them. The recipe is going to be on my website, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.